All right, everyone. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2, Enhanced Edition. Now, we're going to do another build that I've used. This is what I call the Fighter Critlander. It is a fighter, weapon master multi-class. Now, I'll be taking some liberties with this, but the whole goal of this class is to smack things and hit them as hard as possible. That's the goal. So, first we're going to start out human, because you'll get the extra feet. Alright, we'll raise this up to 18. This is going to be 13. This is going to be 14. This will be 13. And that's all your skill points. Strength 18, Dexterity 13, Constitution 14, Intelligence 13. You need at least 13 Intelligence minimum and Dexterity minimum in order to unlock some of these feats that we're going to have to use in order to unlock the Weapon Master. Next, we'll select Militia. +2 to parry. Pretty nice. Alright, you go base fighter. Alright, we've got our fighter character all made up. And the feats you start out with would be Cleave, Power Attack, and Weapon Focus. I want to be clear. We will not be using Weapon Focus Longsword. We're going to be focused on Greatsword. Alright, let's start with the level up. Fighter. And you can put all your skill points, just keep them spread out among this until we get these all up to 10. We're going to click that, and then the first one we're going to grab is Dodge. Next. Level up again, Fighter level 3. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Boom, 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 boom. Next. Alright, the next one's going to be Mobility. Next. Vitalize. Alright. Fighter again. Push up Strength. And by Fighter level 9, we should be able to unlock the Prestige class for Weapon Master. All the feats you see me selecting are designed to unlock that Prestige class as early as possible. Got this. Got this. Alright. Click Next. Alright, for the next one, we're going to go after Combat Expertise. Got it. Level up. Fighter again. There's that. Alright. Now right here, you would think we're grabbing Spring Attack next. No, we're not going to grab that feat because it's the double feat level. So, we're going to go ahead and just add our points. Next, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Focus on Greatsword. Add. Then next, then we'll get Weapon Specialization. Greatsword. Add feat. Next. Alright, finalize. Going Fighter again. Keep adding these until I get them to 10. Alright, Fighter again. Go to Strength, that'll bring us up to 20. Alright, now here's where we're going to add into Spellcraft. You want to get Spellcraft up to 5 so you can at least get a +1 in saving throws against spells. Alright. Now next after this, we're going to go ahead and get Spring Attack. Vitalize. Level up. Next. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and go here. And we're aiming for a Whirlwind Attack. Always at the bottom with this one. This is the most annoying feat. That hasn't changed in any of the editions so far. Go searching. Alright. That's going to be a Finalize. Now you got that up. You got it as early as possible as Fighter level 9. You're going to click this. Now you're going to go ahead and go down to Weapon Master. And just for the future, prerequisite requirements involve base attack bonus of +5, feats, weapon focus, and a melee weapon, dodge, mobility, combat expertise, spring attack, and whirlwind attack. Intimidate 4 or more ranks. That's pretty automatic once you start. And the goal behind this, utilizing this prestige class, is this right here. At 5th level, the Weapon Master's critical multiplier with his chosen weapon increases by +1. That's why we're after this. So when 1 times 2 becomes times 3 and becomes 4. So whatever critical multiplier is on our weapon, that's going to boost it by +1. So having a type 4 is pretty fun. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get Spellcraft up to here. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and put in Magic Device. Alright, weapon of choice. We're going Greatsword. Key damage. Feet. Alright, key damage is automatic. It's just something it gives it to you because that's part of the prestige class. You saw it in the list. If you read through, it's at the very top. Alright. And this basically makes it once per day, a weapon master may use this feat to do maximum damage to their opponent. Ouchies. Alright, this weapon chosen to be a weapon of choice by the weapon master becomes the focus of all their special abilities. That's why I like it. Good old Greatsword. Never gets old. Alright. We're going to max out this. Alright, Spellcraft's at 5. I'm going to go and get this up to 2 with Use Magic Device. Boom. Finalize. Next. Put that in Strength. Keep it going. Alright, next. We're doing Heal. We want to get Heal up to 5. Alright, because I'm going Improve Critical, which is going to lower my threshold for a critical shot from 17 to 20. So add feat. Click Next. Level up. Weapon Master. Go and heal again. Next, level up again. Weapon Master. I prefer going still into heal and getting it up to 10. Alright, level up. Weapon Master again. Weapon Master is level 6. We're getting close to that important 7th level. Heal. Next. Alright. Now there's Greater Weapon Focus. This feat grants additional +1 to hit bonus with the selected weapon. This acts with all other bonuses to attack roll, including weapon focus. We're going to grab that now. Finalize. Alright. We'll go and level up. All important level 7. Now. Strength. Alright. We're going heal. Can't get that up. So in this case, from there, we'll go ahead and go into Magic Device. Leveling up. Weapon Master again. Heal to +10. Going. Use Magic Device. I'll get that up to 10. Alright, so we're going Power Critical Greatsword. It's going to improve our critical range. Well, makes it more for a potential critical. Add. Alright. Ooh, he's getting to be a hitter. Alright, we've got Weapon Master, and I believe that'll be the last level into it. So next after that, we're going to go and push this up to 10. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. The rest of our levels, we're going to go and dump into Fighter. Next, click that. Alright, so let's get this up to 10. Alright, in this case, I can go ahead and push Spellcraft. That'll give me an additional +1 for every 5 rings. So we'll go ahead and push it up. There we go. Next, we're going to go ahead and get Blind Fight this time. Blind Fight's going to make it so the feat grants the character the ability to fight well, even if blinded or going against invisible creatures, meaning we're not going to get our butts kicked a majority of the time by improved invisibility enemies, because you need true sight to really see them. Level up. Fighter. Alright. Spellcraft. Great Cleave. I'm going to get that now. Alright. And we will be hitting like a truck with do some other stuff. In this case, I'm just going to put him there. Really helpful. Level up. Fighter again. So in this case, I'll go ahead and use it for Tumble. There it is, improved power attack. This is when we can select it, because we're in Epic and it's perfectly better than it was. Which means that -6 won't be so bad. Fighter, next. Born to Strength. Alright. Tumble. Yes. +4. Finalize. Next. Straight to Tumble. Scroll down. Alright. We got Overwhelming Critical. Alright, overwhelming critical. When using the chosen weapon, the character deals 1d6 points of bonus damage on a successful critical hit. If the weapon's critical multiplier is ×3, plus 2d6. ×4, 3d6. I've never gotten it to +5, but you can. Alright, go ahead and add that. Next. Alright. Go Fighter again. Go ahead and go down here to Tumble. Next. Scrolling down. Epic Weapon Specialization. 100%. Gonna give you that much needed. Plus the character gains a +6 to all damage dealt, so I'm not complaining. Finalize. Level up. Fighter again. Boom boom. Alright, we're gonna go and grab Toughness. Next, this is going to boost your overall health. It's pretty much tough feat from the other, from 5e. Alright, we're going to level up Fighter again. Strength. So in this case, you can go Craft Weapon. Alright, we're going to go ahead and scroll down. Epic Toughness +30. This is going to make you a beefcake. You're basically hitting hard and being really, really tanky. So, add feat. $394. It's still not done. Alright, we're going to go to Craft Weapon. Next. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab Epic Toughness, making us just even more tankier. You want to talk about epics? That's epic. Alright, one more level. Fighter again. Go into Craft Weapon. And do Intimidate. Alright, scrolling down. And then we'll just grab Epic Toughness for 90. Next. Alright. That is it for the level ups to level 30. Alright guys, here's towards the end of the video where I'll be showing the list of items that I chose for the fighter that I would usually use towards the end game unless I've made a special crafted weapon. So feel free to pause it and take a look at the items, and yeah, if you guys have any thoughts on builds you'd like to see, I can give them a shot. For now, I'll be providing all the builds that I enjoyed while playing the game for a very long time. Alright, so long. Hey there everyone, if you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe and comment down below. Thanks again.